Welcome back to the same bat time and the same bat channel. This is Steve at the Life and Sad Ending channel, and don't touch that dial. Today's going to be a good one. We're going to talk about the life and career of actor Larry Linville.
Larry Linville was born in Ojai, California on September 29, 1939. He was raised by his parents, Fay and Harry, in Sacramento, where he went to El Camino High School and graduated in 1957. He then studied aeronautical engineering at the University of Colorado and later acting at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in London, England from 1959 to 1961. Returning to the United States, he performed for many years at the Barter Theater in Abingdon, Virginia. Eventually moving to Hollywood, Larry started making the rounds at the studios, appearing in many popular TV shows of the late 60s and early 70s, such as Bonanza, Here Come the Brides, Adam 12, Mission Impossible, Marcus Welby, M.D., Night Gallery, Cannon, The Jeffersons, Room 222, and a recurring role on Mannix. In films, he was in Koch in 1971 and the movie The Night Stalker in 72. Also in 1972, Larry signed a 5-year contract for the role of Frank Burns in the legendary TV series M.A.S.H.
I've got a list here of 17 left-wing organizations and charities you've contributed to.
I never gave a dime to charity. I believe every man has the right to be poor.
He played the part of Major Burns perfectly, becoming a large part of what made the show a huge success for CBS.
As you may remember on the TV show M.A.S.H., Hawkeye and Trapper oftentimes called Frank Burns Ferret Face. Well, that was a name that Larry provided that his brother had made up and used to call him when he was a kid.
As his contract came to an end, Linville turned down an offer to sign a 2-year extension. Larry thought the character Frank Burns had become one-dimensional, and he wanted a chance to do other roles. Larry later admitted in interviews that it was perhaps not the best career move, but he didn't have any regrets. After M.A.S.H., Larry went on to appear in many other shows, doing episodes of The Rockford Files, Fantasy Island, The Love Boat, Chips, Murder, She Wrote, Night Court, and many others. Some of his later films were Earth Girls Are Easy in 1988, Chud 2 in 1989, and Fatal Pursuit in 1995. Larry was married 5 times and had a daughter named Kelly, who was born in 1970. Linville once disclosed in a radio interview that after his agent, business manager, accountant, U.S. government, and ex-wives all got their cut, his royalties from M.A.S.H. were just enough to make his car insurance payment. His lifelong hobby was designing and flying gliders. Linville began having health issues in 1998 when doctors found a malignant tumor behind his sternum. He had part of a lung surgically removed, but his health declined over the next 2 years, and sadly, Larry died of pneumonia due to complications from cancer surgery in New York City on April 10, 2000. He was only 60 years old. He was cremated and his ashes were scattered at sea off the coast of Bodega Bay, California.
You know, for me, M.A.S.H. was never really the same after Larry Linville left. It was okay, but the show itself maybe ran a little bit too long. I think it was on for 10 or 11 years. But what do you think? Was it as good without Frank Burns? Leave it down in the comments below. You know, I read every single comment. So if you leave a message, I'll see it. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time, unless I come to my own sad ending.